Hello! Welcome back to the Full-Thrive YouTube channel. We're a bunch of freelancers that love to work with clients we like, do work that we love on our own schedule. And we are a lot of freelancers that love to set goals. Are you a goal setter? I'll tell you what, this year has been a big shift for me in switching from setting goals to setting intentions. There's a huge difference, and I can't wait to share with you why setting intentions is the new goals. So if you're ready, stay tuned, it's coming up. And then also I want to give you some thoughts on goal setting. As a professed Enneagram 3, I am a goal setter through and through. If I can't put it on a list to check it off, then what's the point of even doing it at all? And so some of you set goals and it's very important for you, literally to the point where if I've done something, I'm the one that will go back, put it on the list so that I can cross it off. Anybody else like that? It's okay. Just is. I like to see all the things I'm doing, right? I like to be able to be able to quantify. But for so many years, I set goals, and one, I either achieved them, but never stopped to celebrate them long enough before moving on to the next thing. And I've realized that at the ripe age of 46, soon to be 47, that it's not really helpful for me. And when I'm dealing with other people, whether it's my team, my clients, my children, or my partner, running my life based on goals that have literally arbitrary numbers and dates attached to them stresses everybody out. It might motivate me, but if I'm honest, it actually stresses me out. And here's an example. We're coming up to the end of the year, and I have a very, very ambitious goal to hit in revenue, and I'm about $10,000 short, maybe $20,000 short of this pretty big goal. And if I was set on the goal, I would be scrambling, chasing, forcing, stressing to find 2 more clients to fill that goal. But I set an intention back before Thanksgiving, which was to finish the year at ease, to glide through the end of the year, which is normally a really stressful time. I didn't say not to work, but to not have the stress that I normally have. And so when I set that intention, it helped me make the decision, I'm not going to go chase more work. And I will let it flow to me if it's meant to be. So there is a big difference between setting goals and setting intentions. And I just want to share a little bit of that with you today as a way to maybe help you think about how you plan for next year. So let's talk about the difference between a goal and an intention. A goal is something that is external from you. It's on the outside. It is something that you can look to, point to, tick a box. It's a date, it's a measure, it's a weight, it's a dollar amount, it's a client number, it's whatever it might be, but it's outside of you. An intention is something that's internal. It's something that changes you from the inside, okay? And it's not based on outside situations or circumstances. So that's the difference. One is external, one's internal. Goals are in the future. It's something you're working towards. Intentions are right now. An intention is something you can actually start or do today. Whew. How empowering is that? A goal, I know, especially in January when I set my goals for the end of the year, it just feels so far away. In fact, even December 31st feels far away right now. So having a goal makes you always think outside and going forward. An intention is like, wow, am I embodying the intention I have right now? Okay. Goals are fixed. I picked a number at the beginning of the year. It's still the same number. It's fixed. An intention is fluid. It does not have a defined list or set of things. It is a little bit more ethereal, I guess is the right word. It's a little bit more of a feeling than something that's fixed. Goals are something that you achieve, but then you have to achieve the next one. It's like a one and done. Yep, I hit that number, and once it's done, you literally have to like reset the clock and start again. An intention is something that actually expands you on the inside. And once you experience expansion, you are now able to think differently, more creatively, more strategically. Your capacity is increased. You are changed in a way that's going to support you moving forward in any situation. By me hitting a financial goal, literally it'll reset January 1st and that is gone. Yeah, there's going to be some money in the bank, but literally it's gone and I have to start over. When you have an intention that expands you, I get to bring that expansion with me as I go. Okay? Goals are something that you chase. Intentions are something that you allow. You make room for. You move away limiting beliefs to allow new beliefs to come in. It's a very gentler, passive, accepting, positioning yourself for it, where a goal is something you literally are scrambling, chasing, striving for. So I know I'm setting goals up as to be a big bad villain, and this comes from somebody who really loves my goals. But I want to tell you that everything has literally changed for me. I started this about maybe 2 months ago. I read a book that I highly, highly recommend. Maybe I might even maybe give a few of these away because I believe in them so much, this book so much. This guy is a former comedian. He did a Comedy Central, and he's turned into basically a thought leader on mindset. And while it's about money and the illusion of money, it's much deeper than that. And he talks a lot about chasing external goals for our security instead of setting intentions that expand us and expand our security from the inside, meaning not relying on the number of clients we get, the number of dollars in the bank, the number of hours we've worked. And it seems a bit scary to let go of those things that you feel secure in. But I can just tell you, year after year after year, I get more money in the bank, more money like on my, my taxes. And yet I have not escaped feeling scarcity and lack. So more money does not solve that. And thankfully, I have money in the bank to have proved this to me. I mean, it's different when you don't have any money, but I'm just speaking from experience that more money does not bring more security. And literally, we are all looking for security. It's a human desire. It's human nature to want to have security and some sort of control. So intentions versus goals. Intentions will give you a security in your creativity, in your ability to pivot, in your ability to see the best in a situation versus a goal that either you hit or you don't hit. Okay? So he talks about some examples. So some examples, may seem a little cliche, but I want you to really think through this. Your intention might to be to feel freedom or to find freedom. Your intention might be to chase peace. To once you feel what peace is like, that you're never going to let that go. You may have an intention to follow your heart or live your truth. I know a lot of people have a friction or a misalignment with what they think on the inside and what they portray on the outside. I know I did for many years. I literally was trying to behave and act like a certain person, especially when you're in church circles or you're raised a certain way. But on the inside, my inside was saying something different. In fact, it was screaming. And it was like living double life. Anybody sometimes feel like you're living a double life? That what you think and feel on the inside is not lining up with what's on the outside? And I don't mean even deception or like, being a bad person. I'm just saying I did not feel the freedom to say what I really wanted to say. And it was eating me alive until I made some decisions that allowed me to literally just be one person. Okay? So that's a whole nother topic. But I just want to share with you that an intention to live your truth or to live in the moment. I'll share with you mine in a second. And you're going to be like, wow, those aren't revenue goals or team goals or business goals. Nope, they're not. And I want to encourage you, even while you're planning for your business, and yes, if you want to set some tangible goals, that's fine. I want you to include intentions this year. I want you to think deeply about intentions this year. So, he talks about writing this book. And he said if his intention or his goal was to write a book, then the only way he would know if he was successful is if people bought the book. Did it make the New York Times bestseller list? Were people's lives changed because of the book? Did the book get picked up, in reprint in different languages? He would be worried about the external goals. He said, I want to write a book to see how it changes me. Who do I have to become to be a person who writes a book? What will my life be? How will I be different because I put myself through the process of being vulnerable and exploring and writing all these things? I was like, wow. He goes, and guess what? The money came. And that is true in so many ways, that when we set out to do something with the right intention, we find the success we're looking for anyway. If we chase the goal and the success and the external validation, oftentimes we are in conflict and we're chasing the wrong thing. So I have 2 intentions for next year that I've already been practicing. I'm not even waiting till January. And the 2 of them are, one of them is to expand my happiness, meaning do more of the things that make me happy, fill me up, light me up, but the end result will be when I'm at a higher vibration, when I'm thinking positive thoughts, when I'm in a place where my body is and my mind are happy, I will have more creativity. I'll have more clarity. The strategy will come. $1 million ideas will come. I give myself the permission to feel good. How many of you, let's be honest, do not feel like you have the permission to feel good, that you don't even give it to yourself? Probably people around you that you work with, your partners, they probably do, and you won't even take it yourself. I know I'm guilty of that. So giving myself permission to feel good and giving myself the intention to expand my happiness. When I'm feeling happy at a moment, I say, how can I make this last longer? What next idea can I reach for that will make me even happier? So even if it's just a little expansion or 10 minutes or whatever, how do I expand my happiness? So that's my first intention. My second intention is this idea of accepting, allowing, and attracting, meaning accepting the situation as it is, allowing things to happen that are meant to happen. The underlying thought behind it is to let go of resistance and struggle. I am not going to chase. I'm not going to push back. I'm not going to resist. When something happens that I'm not quite happy with, it's not my preference, it wasn't my choice, I am not going to struggle against what is. It just is. When the client said no, why would I struggle against that and make myself all worked up when I can't change it? So I have stopped struggling and resisting things. I have decreased my preferences for things, whether it's sunny outside or not. I just go, it is. It just is. And so by not resisting, I will find, and not being attached to the outcome of how something is supposed to be based on my knowledge, it allows new ideas, new direction, creative solutions to come in that I did not even see coming. So I believe that I can tap into even higher, more sophisticated ideas than I even know when I stop struggling and resisting. So you're probably wondering how this all works for you or how you tie it all in together. As you're thinking about next year, think about the things that do not make you feel good, that do not feel good in your body. If you were to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, if it's a 3 or a 4 or a 5 and you're like, ugh, please find ways to stop doing that. Number 1, identify what does not fill you up, expand you, make you feel good, and identify it. Then you can make a plan to stop doing it or have somebody else doing it. Second, find the things that do light you up, that do expand you, that do, on a scale of 1 to 10, are an 8, 9, or 10. I guarantee if you spend more time doing those, you will tap into happiness, peace, joy, creativity, love, new ideas. Sounds crazy, okay? And if you set your goals or your intentions for next year, set them around being able to feel better in your body and in your mind, and it will lead you to better business, more revenue, better clients, a smoother process, less hustle, more thriving. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found that valuable. Hey, if you're looking for more on how to be a full-thrive freelancer, find clients you like, do work that you love on your own schedule, check out our other videos and subscribe below so that you are always notified when the next video drops. Did you know we have a Facebook group called the Full-Thrive Freelancers? If you want to connect with us there, the link is down below. Click that. We'll get you over to the Facebook group. You're going to get to see free masterclasses, live Q&A, and a great community of other freelancers working to thrive.